In this dream, I was part of a secret organization. I was in a team of 3, the other 2 being boys called Perrier and Marmon. All of us had a microchip in our brains that gave us powers. My powers were clairvoyance, telekinesis, and the ability to fly. Perrier was French, white, had sandy blonde hair and a pointy face. He spoke politely and was a little eccentric. His powers were teleportation, flying, and the ability to break himself apart and put himself back together. Marmon was Middle Eastern, and his top priority was to appear as cool as possible at all times. He was the kind of guy who would wear sunglasses at night. His powers were healing and clairvoyance. Perrier and I were working for a computer scientist named Constance. She was white, overweight, and had her hair in a grey bob. She was always wearing a purple coat with giant buttons. She was a respected, well-known scientist, and she always came across as a nice and caring person. During this time, we were actually living with Constance, just doing odd jobs for her. I had a habit of singing while working, and Constance seemed to like that. However, one day, Perrier and I had told her we wanted to leave. There was a change in her then. She showed her true colours, and it turns out she was actually a pretty horrible person. Her true reason for having us here was because she wanted to take the microchips out of our brains, which would probably kill us in the process. We ended up trapped with her. I don't remember much of this bit, except for the fact that she was violent, loud, and erratic. The 2 of us managed to contact Marmon, and he helped us escape. Unfortunately, Constance caught us and locked Marmon in a room. Constance had broken Perrier apart and left him lying on a sofa. I had to bring tea and biscuits to him every day. I had momentarily forgotten his powers, so I kept saying, "Marmon can heal you, I think." "It's okay, I'm getting better on my own," said Perrier. He'd been slowly using his powers to put himself back together. Somehow, the 3 of us managed to escape, and Perrier immediately started teleporting around looking for safe places to go, while Marmon and I went shopping for disguises. We bought giant hats, sunglasses, and clothes we wouldn't normally wear. Then we regrouped at a cafe and discussed what we should do. I suggested splitting up, since Constance would be more likely to look for the 3 of us together. Perrier agreed and teleported back to the secret organization's base. Marmon wasn't as confident about it, but he agreed too. Now on my own, I worried that my disguise wasn't good enough, so I went into a salon and got my hair dyed ginger and get makeup done that would make my face look different. I came up with an entire character profile for my disguise, but all I remember was that their name was Sarisa and they liked to sing Walking on Sunshine. I left the salon feeling confident about my disguise and walked down the street singing Walking on Sunshine loudly. I happened to pass Constance and immediately stopped singing, realizing that she probably recognized my singing voice. After a while of dodging Constance and pretending I didn't recognize her, I ended up in a shop with lots of stalls. At the back of the shop was a tech store run by one of my college teachers. I went over to it, skipped the queue, and jumped over the counter. "Hey, you can't just cut to the front and jump over here," the teacher said. I kept walking into the storage area behind the stall, and he followed me. "I need your help," I said. "Have you heard of a computer scientist called Constance?" "Yeah, she's my mother," he replied. "Okay, so could you murder her for me? You're her son, you must know how crazy she is," I said. I don't remember the outcome of this conversation. I literally freaking asked him to murder her. God damn it. Then I was inexplicably back at the salon. I saw Constance walk in and talk to the woman at the front desk. I walked out and overheard part of their conversation. "When I find them, I'm going to unscrew their chip," Constance said. "By the way, do you know who that is who just left?" "They said their name is Sarisa," said the receptionist, "but it says here their name is Ali." "I have to go," Constance said. I quickly flew into the air and called the organization for help. "Okay, we've sent Perrier over," the agent said. Perrier appeared in the sky. "And we've contacted Marmon, but who knows when he'll get here. He's probably too busy being cool." With my clairvoyance power, I saw Marmon posing casually by his car in a beach resort. God damn it, Maman, why do you always do this? I thought. I woke up after that. So what I like about this dream is how vivid the characters are. I remembered pretty much everything about what they looked like and what their personalities were like, and also even the alias I came up with for myself had like a character, and I always thought the walking on sunshine part was funny for some reason. You might not think this one is as interesting as I find it, but I just really wanted to get this one out just because of the characters. And you probably can't see this in the video because I edited it out, but I was really struggling to draw Maman's jacket, and it kind of ruined the whole experience of drawing this for me. But, you know, I like the end result, so. Also, please feel free to post your own dreams in the comments if you want to, because I would really love to see just any of it, really.